Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. And in today's episode, we are going to be working here in Annona, I think. I want to build a bit of a windmill. This has been something that's been suggested by a lot of you, and it's been something that I've been meaning to build for a while, and I just haven't really got around to it yet. So we're going to be building a bit of a windmill right here, right next to the big wheat fields, which are really starting to kind of take shape. Still a lot more wheat to place. I need more seeds in a bad way, but that's okay. So I've got some resources here. We're probably going to need... this might actually be enough. And we're going to use some spruce in this build as well. And then we're going to need some white wool. And that, I don't know how I'm doing on white wool. Let's take a look and see. I'm sure I've got some. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got white wool for days. We are good to go. Okay, cool. So, what I'm kind of thinking, we're going to follow the same kind of style, this kind of Tudor-esque style here that we've been building in Annona. And I think we want the windmill to face this way, towards the center of town. I think. This is not going to be enough space. I'm going to have to scoot this back. I'm just looking at it, and I can already tell I'm going to need more space in this. So let's bump it back 2 blocks. That should be enough, I think. And then that will give us a bit more space up front. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, cool. And we're going to do like a bone block base, and it's going to be kind of a square windmill, which is a little bit different than the way that I would normally build a windmill. Normally, I'd make it kind of circular. Although actually, maybe what we'll do is something kind of like this. We'll still make it circular, but it will be kind of slightly circular instead of very circular, if that makes any sense. That probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm just speaking random words at this point. There we go. So we'll have kind of a shape like that, and I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. And we'll build all of these up to a total of 5 high. And maybe... do we want to bring it in there? I think... let's see. How is that height-wise? I'm almost tempted to bring that up a bit higher, honestly. Maybe we push it up another 2 blocks. Let's use our spruce here as scaffolding, just because I can tell kind of what it is. So let's go 2, and then on the 3rd block... we'll come across, I think. Like this. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Okay, cool. So we'll do something like that. Oh man, I'm running really low on oak. I might have to go on an oak gathering mission at some point in the middle of this episode. We'll see. If I do, I'll probably do it off camera, just because that's not exactly exciting stuff. But okay, so we've got something going like that. We're gonna need we might run out of bone blocks too, to be honest. We're pretty low on resources, it seems like. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll find out. Let's see. So let's get this in place, and then I'm just gonna go like that. There we go. And then we'll do this one as well. And we'll do this on all 4 sides. And we're going to be lacking a little bit of depth in this build, but it's kind of a necessary evil just due to the way that this whole build is going to be kind of shaped. So I think it'll be okay. I might run out of bone blocks. I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. Okay. There we go. I mean, the other levels of the windmill will be much smaller, so they won't take nearly as many, but at the same time, We're going through resources like crazy here. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll have a doorway right here. Just kidding, that's the wrong side. We'll have a doorway right here. There we go. That's a bit better. And let's see, how does that look from over here? It looks... it'll do. It'll do. Okay, so now we need to come up here. And let's just plop down some spruce logs like this. Just kind of as temporary little builder guide block type things. And let's go up 4 and over again. Like that. And same thing over here. And like so. And finally, this side. And, oh, this side. There we go. Okay. So we've got that in place. We can go ahead and take out our little temporary spruce guide blocks here. And that should be good. And then we need to fill all of this in as well. And each one of these is going to be like 25 by 25. Or it's going to be like 25 blocks because it's like a 20 blocks. Yeah, I'm going to run out of bone. I'm going to run out of bone blocks here. Okay, so tell you what. Let me run to the skeleton farm. Let me do some resource gathering, and I'll come back to you in a minute. All right, guys, I am back from the skeleton farm, and I also changed the windmill. I was thinking about it, and I wasn't really liking the shape of it, and I was like, you know, it doesn't really fit the style of the rest of this village, so let's change it up, and let's make it taller on the top and thinner on the bottom, and I think that was a good move. The downside is that it's not really going to be very useful on the inside. I was originally intending to put like a stone grinding wheel here, but we're not going to have the space for that, but that's okay. That's fine. So I think the next step is going to be to get our roof worked out, and I'm thinking we're going to want to get our blade kind of worked out as well. The roof is going to come to here. The blade will go this way. Should be good. Okay, so we got our scaffolding. Let's go ahead and make some of this and a little bit of that. And I'm going to need some stairs. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us started. So let's go and make a line of stairs here, going along this side, like so. And then we'll do that on the other side. We'll do kind of both sides at once, but we'll go ahead and work out the roof together here, because we don't always do that. There we go. And then I'm thinking here, we'll bring it up and over. How much space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could go up 1. And then over. Like that. And then make it a stair here. And that one's going to be a little trickier, isn't it? Let's see how much. There we go. Mad parkour skills. Looking good. Okay. Outstanding. And then slab the top, I'm thinking. So to be slabs like that. How's that feel for a roof shape? Okay. I think that's better. That feels better to me. Looking at it from this side anyway. I think that's good. Let's Let's take a look at it from down below before we make any decisions. Ghost block. I hate those things so much. Give me that. There we go. Ghost block again. Almost makes scaffolding not worth the time. All right, let's see. And then we'll have the big blades. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. So now let me go ahead and replicate that roof, finish that up, and we'll give that a try and see what we think. All right, guys, I am back. Roof is done, and it looks pretty good. It looks good, I think. I think that this needs to come up a little bit higher. So let's maybe bring it up to here instead. And let's just kind of do some of that. There we go. Let's kind of bring that around. And then we get to do the fun part and, frankly, the challenging part, and that will be the windmill blade. This is going to be the part that is going to be a little bit difficult, but I think we can pull it off. So, we want to use a different color. I want to use wood and wool, and I want to do a different color than what we have up there. So, or than what we have for the roof, I should say, because I want to differentiate between the two. I also think I want this to come out one more, and I want a wooden button right there, I think. Okay. So, now what we want is essentially windmill blades that are going to kind of come out. So, it's kind of hard to explain. Let's see. So, we'll go here. That's going to be really hard to place. Unless I can get up here. There we go. So we should be able to do this. And we'll have them come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, I think. And then we're going to take spruce. Oh, falling. Well, that's all right. It'll give us the chance to check the distance. Does that feel... Yeah, that feels about right. That feels like it's about where I want to be, I think. Okay. Let's go to sleep here. And I might tweak these as we go along. But we'll see. Okay, so we got one blade there. And then I need ender pearl. Boink. Got it. Okay. So now we need to, like, kind of get off to the side. And let's put a plank here. I'm thinking we'll go like this. All the way down. Like so. Let's see how that looks. So that would be like one blade, and then the pattern would repeat. I think that's good. Okay. So now we get to do the one underneath, and this one's going to be a little bit... It's a little tricky kind of pulling this off. And the reasons are kind of hard to explain. So let's see. This would go over. This would go here, there. And then we need to come out this way. Right? So 1... Is that right? That one's here. Yeah. Okay. So then here... Oh. That's 3. 4. 5, which I can't reach from here, can I? No, of course not. 5, 6, oh, and 7. Okay. So that should now be the right amount of blocks. And we should just have to get the planks in now. And we should end up with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planks, it looks like. So, let's see. We know that this is going to be a plank. And that's going to be a plank. So that should be our 5 right there, I think. Come on, let's get over there. And that looks correct from this side, I think. There's really not a lot of contrast, though, between the white wool and the bone block, which I'm just kind of noticing. I don't think that's the end of the world, though. I think that's okay. All right, let me do the other 2 blades, and we'll see what we think. All right, guys, I am back, and there we have it, the windmill. And I think it looks pretty good. The white wool, it looks a lot better now that we have all 4 blades done. Like, I think it's pretty good. We need to do a little bit of detail on the side of the towers and stuff like that, but that's all easy enough. That's stuff we can do, no problem. I'm thinking inside, for now, we'll just probably throw in a wood floor and call it good. I'm not going to do anything super complicated here. Let's just do something like that. There we go. And I'm just going to put a crafting bench here so I can make a spruce door, which I will put right here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, then let's go ahead and just make some oak slabs, and we'll just make like a little entrance type overhang thing. That's the technical term, in case you were wondering. An entrance type overhang thing. Yeah, technical term for sure. Now here, this is actually going to be sealed off, so you don't have to see the ugliness that's going on up here. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about just basically leaving this area mostly unfinished and having it pretty much be decorative only. So we're going to knock out no windows there, but we're going to knock out a window here. I think maybe a 3 high window. Yeah, 3 high window there. And here we'll go 1, 2, 3 high as well, but maybe we'll bring that up 1 and go there instead. And then here we'll do a 3 high window, like so. And that should be good. Let's work our way down, and we're doing what? Fence posts for windows in most of these? Yeah, okay. So let's go back up. Almost forgot what I was doing for buildings here. We'll just go ba-da-dum, bop, 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 and bop, bop, bop. Looking good. Okay. All right, so there's that part. Then we'll do a little bit more on the outside to kind of dress it up a little bit. And I think I'm just going to put a torch like right here. And then that still feels way too high, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, I just kind of want to get the outside dressed up. That actually doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. And we could do another window here and here. Just like so. And maybe we do one here as well. Just keep it simple. Just nice, easy, mostly symmetrical design. I think that actually looks good. And then maybe here we'll just kind of bring like a little slab across, and then above the window we'll do this kind of like overhanging roof type design thing that we did over the door. Oh, hey now. Place the block where I want you to go. There. Okay, better. Then up there we need something as well. So I think to kind of fit that same theme, we're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to come up here and go here, here, and here. Actually, let's change that up a little bit. Let's start it right here and do that instead. And then we can put, then we could put fences like, and that's not even symmetrical. That's terrible. That looks horrible. Try again. There. Better. Alright, let's give that a go. And see, what do we think of that? It's okay. It's not bad. I think, oh, I know what we'll do. Okay, let me get to sleep. Let me get a little work done. I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, I am back, and I think I have everything I need to do this. So, we'll kind of go up a bit. And I was recently watching a really old B00 series from like 3 years ago called Build School, where he and one of the builders from Hypixel kind of got together and made like a Victorian-esque style town. And there was a planter box design that they used that I thought was really cool, and I like it. So, and I'm not sure if it was his design or if it was, I forget the name of the guy from Hypixel. I'm not sure if it was their design or if they had, if they came up with it themselves or if they'd seen it or what. But really, really simple planter box design. Basically just like this. And then we'll go underneath it with the trapdoors in a sec. And then up here, I'm going to put... that doesn't look as good as I had hoped it would. What about poppies? How would the poppies look? I kind of hate how the flowers aren't always in the same location within the block. Like, I know it's supposed to be random, but sometimes I want them all in the same place. Maybe we'll go like that. How's that look? That might be our best bet. Okay, that's the pillar that I need to come down. Ghost block. Why you do this to me? There we go. Okay, let's see how that works. I bet I got a very good view from over there. Actually, I have a terrible view from right there. Let's try here instead. I don't know. I don't know about that. You know what would look really good right there would be blue orchids. That would really be kind of the perfect flower. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can get them anywhere other than a swamp biome. There is a flower forest, like, right over here. So maybe we'll go take a quick peek. If I can actually, like, elytra. There we go. Or maybe some tulips. Tulips could look really nice, too. Ooh, or allium? Yeah, there's a few different flowers here that we could maybe try. Let me gather up some flowers, guys. I'll come back in a sec. All right, guys, I am back. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that blue orchids do not grow in flower forests. However, these tulips might work. Looks like the tulips always place in the same spot. Yeah, they're always kind of off to the center a little bit there. But we could go like red tulips and maybe an allium there. Ooh, the allium doesn't look bad. What if we just do allium, allium, allium like that? Or maybe a red tulip here and a orange tulip there. I bet that'll look pretty good. Let's give that a try. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, honestly, I think there's really only so much we can do with that planter box. Like, it's kind of hard to make it perfect. But I think I'm good with it. Like, oh, that's not where I wanted that to go. Come back, you. You want that. And then a fence here and a fence here, so it looks like it's being supported. There we go. Like, I like the planter box design itself. I think blue orchids are really needed, but I can only get those in a swamp, so I'm going to have to go find a swamp. But I think with blue orchids, that'll look really good. And really, that's only for the benefit of Solus over there. Because, look, from this side, you're not even going to see it. You'll see the windmill. And the windmill, I think, looks great. So, let's just take a look at that from over here. Yeah, that looks good to me. We could do a little bit more detail kind of in here, I think. Maybe we'll take a couple fences and just kind of reach. There we go. Do something like this, I think, just to kind of break that up a little bit. And we'll maybe do something in here as well, but I haven't figured out what that's going to be yet. All in all, though, I think it's a pretty solid windmill for one episode, and we can always come back and tweak it a little bit and adjust it later. So guys, I think that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.